Hey, how's it going guys? 1FO here, and today I'm going to be showing you all the best new scripts for Blox Fruits. So all the links for these scripts are going to be in the description, but if you want to use them, you're going to first need a working executor that bypasses the anti-cheat. So the one I'm using in this video is called VegaX. I'll have a link and a tutorial for how to use this in the description, but it's a really good executor. You can also find all these scripts right here, just by looking up the word Blox Fruits. It's completely free and the keys last like 2 times as long as a lot of the other GUIs, so definitely check this one out. And starting off with probably the best GUI, which is Alchemy Hub. This has no keys, and this is how you use the auto farm. So you select your weapon and then just click auto farm level. So here it goes, extremely fast, instantly gets the quest, instantly kills all the mobs, and then puts us into a safe spot here. And I've been using this for months now and I've never gotten banned. As you can see, I'm level 2550, which is the max level right now, with a ton of fruits, ton of weapons, completely undetected by the anti-cheat. They have a ton of stuff for Race V4, all the different events in the game that spawn, like the Kitsune, Sea Beast, Mirage Island. And if there's any fruits spawn in the map, you can bring them all directly to you or just ESP them through the map. You can also store all your fruits. There's an automatic dungeon raid, which is a really fast one. And one of the best features on here is going to be the mastery farm, which is right here at the bottom. If you don't know what a mastery farm is, or you've never used scripts before, pretty much what this does is whenever you want to level up your fruit, let's say it's low level. For me, it's max level actually, so I can't really explain this to you. But basically what you do is click this, auto farm fruit mastery, and it's going to get them low with your main attack and then switch over to your fruit for the last attack. So as you could probably guess, if you have a higher leveled combat or main melee ability, you can level up your fruit using that. Or you can do the same thing for guns or swords. This is one of the only, if not the only GUI that I've seen with a sword mastery farm, which is a pretty cool feature to have. Also farm any boss in the game with this, so we could just select someone here, click auto farm selected boss. It's going to instantly teleport us here. I know it looks glitchy, but this is just part of the process. And then it brings us over here. And then 3, 2, 1, and well, he's basically dead. I mean, has a lot of HP, but you can tell he can't kill us, but we're killing him. Really fast. I got a hidden key from that. You can also do a farm all bosses, which is a really good way to get EXP. You can also select a specific mob. For example, if you have a quest or something along the storyline, you could just click this, click auto farm selected monster. And if you're wondering, monster just means mob. And you also have these auto farms on the other farm tab, which is for pretty much every single weapon, ability, item in the entire game. As you can see here, we have the melee, so you could do superhuman. And this is auto farms to get these fighting styles. You can also get these weapons up here, which is pretty cool. They have a, yeah, you could just see here, I'm scrolling through, auto hockey. You have the auto second and third C, which is really useful as well. That saves you a ton of time. Here's the stats tab. If you for some reason don't know what this does, it shows me my normal stats right here, and then I can add them as I'm auto farming. So if you want to do this, select which stat you want, boom, select how many points you want it to add at each time. And then now while you're auto farming, it's going to automatically add in your stats directly into this list here. For Race V4, everything's going to be completely done automatically for you, so you can teleport everywhere you want to go. Auto trail, I think that means trial. You can automatically buy gear. Here's the Mirage Island with all the different information pertaining to it. I could just skip over the event tab, I think I already showed you that. Here's the teleports. It's actually a really good teleport. Typo here, but you get what it says, first, second, third C. You have the island teleport, so we can go to the cafe, which is a pretty common hotspot to be at. You can ESP this island, so we can see where it would be. Probably around there, but anyway, let's just teleport here. As you can see, this is how the teleport works. It's not a real teleport because it just like moves you over there really fast. But yeah, on some of these GUIs, which I'm going to show later in the video, they have an instant teleport method. It is pretty cool, but I mean, it's not the best thing because sometimes it can get detected. You have this fruit rain, which is kind of funny to use. It just drops a bunch of fruit from the sky. You can pick these up, eat them. Well, I don't think we can actually eat them, but I mean, it's just a cool troll. You can automatically buy any ability, melee, sword from the game, so it's going to show you the price here too. And that's pretty much all there is for this GUI. It's a really solid GUI that I've found works completely perfectly for me, and for everything that I'm using it for, it's probably the best one. Okay, so I just rejoined the game. Now I'm going to show you the second GUI, W-Azure. All you have to do is paste in your script, click execute, and then about 2 seconds later, here's the script loaded up. So yeah, Big X is really easy to use, and this script has no keys on it. It probably has the most features possible, so like if you're a high level player, this is the best GUI for you. Like if you know what you're doing in this game, as you can see, they have like Cursed Dual Katana, Soul Guitar, they have Do King, Cake Prince. Scroll down here, there's Yoru, bunch of hopping features like Auto Cyborg, you have Blackbeard Hop, Race Evolve Hop, you have there's a lot of advanced stuff on here, like I think there's some stuff for alt farming as well, somewhere on here. Yeah, so here you can automatically upgrade your account. Tons of status updates you can check here, like the bribe status, Mirage, Kitsune. There's the player stuff right here, which is still being added, which is why I didn't showcase this script first. It's not completely finished. The fruit tab here is pretty cool. This is your fruit sniping list where you'd put in whichever fruit you want to buy. So for example, if I click on Leopard, whenever Leopard goes in the shop, it's going to automatically go over there and buy it for me. Saves you a ton of time because I know a lot of people usually join Discord servers that specifically wait for a fruit to spawn and then they notify you. This is going to save you a ton of time. On top of that, it can do it while you're sleeping, which is a pretty cool feature. You have the local player tab here, which is some pretty simple stuff like no cooldown, dash no cooldown, so I can just spam my dash. Where's the stamina? Okay, I'm not sure where the stamina is, but as you can see, here's the speed. Some of this stuff does not seem to be working for some reason. You have travel, so this is between C1, C2, C3. You can instant teleport, which is what I was talking about earlier. Pretty cool feature. I mean, it saves you a ton of time, but sometimes it's a little bit risky. Let's try Mansion. And then start traveling. Okay, not sure why that's not working. Let's try Cafe. Start traveling. Okay, so only this one's working for now. Kind of unfortunate. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong maybe, but it doesn't seem to be working for me. You have the PvP and visuals tab, which is all bunched up into one. You can see players. You can see chests. Doesn't look like... Oh, there they are. You could see islands. You can see fruit, if there is any. Looks like there isn't any fruit spawned. You also have the auto kill nearby player, which is pretty good for PvP. You can automatically shoot guns, tween to players, which is what we're doing right now if you didn't know. And yeah, so now we're here. Took us just a few seconds to get here. You have the Race V4 and Mirage, the Raid and Material tab. You have Shop, which again, just like the first GUI, you could buy anything. If you want to teleport faster, you can click this and change the speed up to like 350. I wouldn't recommend you do that though, because that's gonna maybe get you kicked from the game automatically. Not banned, but just kicked. You have the game server, so if you want your friends to be able to join you, you can paste in your job ID here. Remove the fog from the map, which looks way better. If your game is kind of lagging a little bit, you can disable the 3D rendering completely, which is going to keep your FPS at like 60 the whole time. And then if you turn it back off, you're going to be able to see stuff again. You can disable the damage counter, so if I click this now, whenever I punch this guy, it's not going to show me anything. Server hopping, of course. The one click, which is... I have absolutely no idea what this is for. I'm pretty sure it's like one click and then it does a bunch of different farms for you. So yeah, pretty much what this does is it's going to farm all of your melee to 600 mastery. And then this one's going to do the overall toggle, triple quests. But yeah, really good GUI here. Tons of stuff for PvP, for farming, for especially late game farming. And here's the third and final script for this video, which is Speed Hub X. It's a pretty big GUI that has a ton of stuff on it. Again, just like the other two, no keys, really good GUI. Credits to Ahmad V10 for making this. You have a really good mastery farm on here, and especially good auto farm, just a normal level farm. As you can see, here it goes. We have to wait for this to bring us all the way over there. While we're teleporting, I'll tell you about some of the other stuff this has. So as you can see, these are the items you can farm. So if I scroll down, tons of stuff. They do have Cursed Dual Katana. They do have the... I don't know why it says V2. I think that means V4. You have Auto Saber, Elite Hunter, the Sea Event, so really good Sea Beast, really good ship farm, which is something not a lot of these GUIs have a good feature for. You have stats, of course, like I explained earlier. Here's the shop, which is a lot of the items you'd normally be buying. Islands, the checker, which is just a checker for Mirage Island, dimensions and stuff. Of course, there's raids or dungeons, which is the same as most of the other scripts that are for this game. Here's the Race V4, same as Alchemy Hub. The Fruit tab, which has a little bit more features than Alchemy Hub because they have this auto buy random fruit feature. You can also ESP, and here's the auto farm going, by the way, if you want to see this work. See the speed that this goes at, pretty good. You have the miscellaneous and settings tab, so this is the bring mob feature. Sometimes you have to turn that off and on again. You can remove the damage text, which is on by default, but I don't think it's working by default. You have miscellaneous, which is a cool feature you can do on here, is the walk on water. Let me go back here and turn this off. Okay, so let's try this. Walk on water. Oops. Okay. I don't know why the auto farm is not disabling. Oh, I didn't click it. Okay, I'm stupid. Anyway, let's go over here, jump off the map, and of course, normally we take a ton of damage in the water instantly because I do have a fruit. But let's see. There we go, so now I can just walk in the water, and there's the sea beast over there. We should be able to automatically farm him if we really wanted to. Let's see. Does this work? It's gonna bring us all the way over there. It just looks like it's spamming a bunch of attacks here. I mean, I could be doing something wrong here, but maybe I need like a boat. But yeah, over here in the miscellaneous tab, you can also open up a ton of these different menus that you need to usually travel around the map for. So here's the Devil Fruit shop. You can do all this stuff. You have the title and name, which I think, yeah, it's another GY here. Anyways, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you can. And as always, peace.